but maybe I should turn it around so I can read the comments. I'll turn it around. Boom. How y'all doing? I don't know who's here. There's 3 people here. Spread the word in the other chat. It didn't work. And go ahead and get your jokes out now while I can't see the comments. They're late. Damn right I'm late.
I'll put it in there.
I should have been home 45 hours ago. I can't believe I look this good after not sleeping for a week and a half. How you doing, Mr. Groot? Daniel Donnelly, how are you? Glad to see you. Can you see me loud or... Cheers, everyone. This is going to be the most classic ship show ever. I'm running on fumes. Julie Thomas, how are you? How you doing, Marsha? Bailey is here. Hi, Bailey. Arnold Kump, he ain't no chump. Does the drink package still work? Well, yeah, my CPAS cards worked everywhere, at every hotel we've been to. Lindsay Kuzard, thank you, in the house. We'll give it a couple more minutes, but let me just say this. How you doing, Scott McNeil? And oh, look, Lori Cray's there. And she's there. It's the Cray Crays. We're gonna get them here in a moment. But let me just say this. I cannot even believe the adventure that we've been on since the Freeze Your Bagakov cruise ended. It has been complete and total chaos. The only way I can describe it is a ship show in every way. But you know what else is a ship show? I was a little sleepy. I tried to get a Red Bull prior to the show, maybe to give me a little extra boosterini, and they said, oh no, we stopped the Red Bulls in the evening. There's no energy drinks here in the evening. They are now in control of what we decide to put in our bodies here in Seattle. Wanda Chiquita Benita, hello. I'm gonna go off tonight. It's gonna be a whole rant the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. Nautical Nurse Nancy, how are you, girl? D. Adams, Michelle DeGroot, where are we? The background is pretty. We are in Port Canaveral, getting ready to board Freedom of the Seas. That's where we are. I'm kidding. We are in Seattle, Washington, home of the Seahawks, home of the Supersonics, home of Sean Kemp and his weed store. Did you guys see his weed store? Yeah, yeah, you saw it. Home of everything except for a fully functional airport. Actually, the airport is fine. Oh, I just got a notice. Unable to upload the thumbnail. Okay. Good. I don't know what you saw for a thumbnail, and really don't care. I'm mad. I'm angry. I've got things to say. Stella would be here, but we don't have any clothes. Literally, I've worn this t-shirt 3 days in a row. My pants are starting to get smelly. Everything's a mess. There's supposedly laundry facilities here, and the captain has returned to sound the foghorn again. I have no idea what that was. What the hell was that? Listen, why don't you guys come join me? I need moral support here. Nothing could have been more typical just now than what just happened. Now watch, I'll move this camera further away.
We're gonna lose the whole.
No, they'll turn the fire on and it'll start to melt.
Oh, I'm fine.
All right, let's get everybody in here. You can't.
I'm good.
No, you are not. No, you gotta be in here. All right, hold on. We gotta back up. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Back it on up.
I didn't want to get too close till John got to the laundry room.
I told you I was stinky. I told you I was stinky. Now, there we go. Now let's slide this up where we're in there enough that I can see the comments. Perfect. It's like I'm a professional or something. Look at me, I'm a pro in action. I bet you guys didn't realize it was this difficult. All right, so first of all, let me introduce our good friends, the Crays. They're here. They are in the same situation as I am. We're stuck like Chuck.
The newest residents of Seattle, Washington.
Yeah. Listen, I started looking at properties, and I told Stella do some Google searching on some of the best schools around here, because we're gonna be here a while, even though it's summer. I can't describe what happened to us in the last 24 hours, and I'm glad. I'm happy for the Q's Cruisers. Say hi.
Hello, cuties.
What's up, Qzies? Lots of people saying hi to the Cray Crays. But yeah, so the last since we got off the cruise ship, it's been a complete and total whirlwind of a situation. I don't know how much your situation compares to mine, but here's what happened in a nutshell. Hold on, let me hit the rooster rant button. That's not working, sorry. I can't show you the cool rooster rant thing. But I'm not telling this story until we get more thumbs up. I see 25 thumbs up because y'all be too lazy to hit that little button. Hit that button. Hit it now. Right now.
We'll wait.
Christopher Brown coming up with Christopher Brown coming in with the news everybody was looking for. The Tigers are losing 0-9. Ain't nobody give a stinking daggone crap about the freaking Detroit Tigers. Get that crap out of here, Christopher Brown. Do better. Do better. Thank you. 39 likes. That's all I was looking for. Thank you. We're good now. I can tell the story. The Tigers. Get that. Seriously, Christopher Brown, you've been sitting here all this time and that's the best you can come up with as the score of the Tigers game? Shame on you. You could at least tell us when your next cruise is. I need more milk and bread, says Christopher Brown. Now see, that's a super awesome comment I can get behind. Now Lindy Lou, you know I love you, girl, but you hear my voice. I sound like I spent the whole week drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. Maybe I did. Lindy Lou, I really can't sing to you. But here's a smooch. Will that do? All right, good. All right, so get to the airport. Everything's great. We're on time. May have taken an hour and 45 minutes for Kelly to get through security. That's no big deal. You know, that's normal. We get to our gate. Our flight was delayed before we even got there. We knew. But my spidey senses had kicked in. And I felt the vibration within my hands and my head and everywhere telling me that we would not be leaving. And if Arnold is here or Dana, they can confirm that I said in the moment at which they told us our flight was delayed in our Uber, we weren't getting out of town. Because what they said was they were having staffing issues. And the staff had, what's the word they used? Well,
Timed out.
Timed out. But our captain said they were illegal, which I thought was kind of funny, right? We've got illegal attendants. Well, this is my kind of airline. You know, maybe they'll, never mind. Wait, what did Arnold say? What did he say? Yes, you did. I called it. And let me be absolutely clear. I was sure to gloat about that as soon as we got to the hotel last night with Kelly. Like, nana nana boo boo, I told you we were wasting our time. But that's the kind of petty level that I usually operate on, if you haven't noticed. But let's say the flight was leaving at 4 o'clock. We were there somewhere around 1:30. We sat there for hours. How you doing, Paul? Yeah, well, Paul, if you called it a week ago, the firm really freaking blew it, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And, I've tried to keep it on the down low, that maybe the firm might have dropped the ball. I saw it roll by a little bit ago, the ball you dropped on this whole situation, because I should have been home a long time ago, but the firm was too busy having their company outing at Emma's Cafe. My check bounced. My check didn't bounce. I Venmo'd you. Anyhow, a 1 hour delay turned into a 2 hour delay, which turned into a 3 hour delay. I'm telling you right now, Jody Knapp, which turned into a 4 hour delay. And the captain, to his credit, kept coming out, putting himself, always be booked just decides to do a amp live in the middle of our live stream. I'll have words for you, Tommy. I'm just kidding. Have fun. Captain was coming out, putting himself face forward, saying, if you got any questions, I'll answer them, but we can't seem to get a hold of any flight attendants and blah, 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 blah. I think we'll be leaving soon. I'm telling you folks that we sat there in the damn terminal and waited so long that it didn't matter that they couldn't find new flight attendants. The captain timed out. So they said the flight's canceled. Meanwhile, there's a line 70 feet long of people trying to get their flights rescheduled, including the Coast Guards who were on the flight with us. I watched that poor woman stand in line. She was 8 feet from the counter at 4 o'clock. At 7:30, she was 6.5 feet from the counter. That's how fast the damn line moved, okay? Now, good for her because she finally got home. They rebooked her. They told us our flight was canceled. They gave vouchers supposedly to a bunch of people. But the only way you were getting that voucher is if you waited in the line. Did you guys get a voucher?
No.
Right. So we said, screw it, we're gonna go get a hotel. This was last night. We got a hotel at the DoubleTree, which, by the way, props to them, love that hotel, dig it, virtual golf. They told us we would leave tomorrow. I'm so sorry you are trapped in Seattle. It's okay, Linda Land. I mean, if you're gonna be trapped anywhere, this is a decent place to be trapped, wouldn't you agree? Especially with this weather?
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, but no, I'm mad.
Miss my
I'm
dog.
angry. Stop pretending. I'm angry. But they told us that we're not leaving until tomorrow night at like 9 o'clock. We get out of the airport. How you doing, Pia? We get out of the airport, and as soon as we get out, there's a text that says, you have a flight tomorrow. What am I missing? If you see a good comment, let me know, because they're flying in fast. We get a message, our flight's leaving at 10. What time was your flight supposed to leave today?
Today was
11.
11:30.
11:30. Okay, so,
Our first flight got canceled yesterday.
well, yeah, I know. Like, and what time was that supposed to leave?
11:30.
Oh, okay. So we find out our flight's leaving at 10. So we get up at 6 a.m., head to the airport because of the 7 hour and 15 minute security line that they have there. And if you have TSA pre, you need an Uber to get to the TSA pre checkpoint when you walk in the door, because it's 4.2 miles from the freaking entrance. And that line is, for some people, like 50 minutes, okay? Seattle Airport is beautiful, but poorly laid out, in my opinion. However, whatever. We get to the airport, Kelly gets through security after they give her a hard time about the pins that I didn't tell her I snuck into her bag, the leftover pins that I brought. 30 minutes held up while they questioned her about the pins and where they came from. The Q's Cruiser is over here with with a super chat. They said, refill the blood pressure pills. We love you. Thank you. Smooches, bravo, brava, super awesome comment. You know, I was always into feet. I find them very beautiful. There, that was my York thing. But anyhow, seriously, we sat there again. Well, so our flight's about to go. Let me back up a second. We get to the Doubletree Hotel last night, and the crew that was supposed to fly our plane was behind us in line at the Doubletree to check in, right? And I was just gonna go have a beer with them, and you know, maybe, how you doing, Ron Hudson? He had 2 hours in the TSA line, right? I mean, come on. Kevin Brubaker said I searched myself twice. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. But the staff didn't come down to the bar. I told the guy I'll buy him a pint, because he was British. Quite frankly, kind of looked like John Heald, if I'm being honest. But may have been, for all I know. The captain this morning says, ladies and gentlemen, I know this isn't the news you want to hear, and I wish I could give you better news, but we're in the same position as we were yesterday. We don't have flight attendants, and I'm trying to get a hold of somebody, but I can't. And that is the biggest part of this rant that really irritates me. How is it that the United employees cannot get a hold of their control team to find out the actual situation? Because not one time today did they ever figure out, find out, get an answer on what and when we would have a flight attendant. Now, who was that? Lindy Land? Well, for heaven's sake, she says, for the Get Our Troop Home Fund or more drinks. Thank you, Lindy Land. Linda Alford, we appreciate that. TSA pre-check took me 15 minutes and I was lucky to get home. Yes. And I'm very grateful and happy that to those of you who did, right? Chiquita Bonita, I'd like to buy that shirt when this is over. That's kind of disgusting. This is probably the smelliest shirt in the history of Seattle. Well, no, Kurt Cobain, Chris Cornell after a show.
Not if you're on
It's
Third
still
and Pike.
fresh, right? I mean, it's not that bad.
Not terrible.
No, it's not
It's
too
not
bad.
Third and Pike yet.
Yeah, exactly. Super awesome comment. Wanda, this shirt's not for sale. I'm auctioning it off for Groove at St. Jude's. If I ever get out of here. Otherwise, you know, it's just gonna become part of my skin. Where's my luggage? Great question, Jody girl.
Don't rush the rant.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought it up because I would have forgot. Not terrible. Well, my luggage is, the only way to describe where my luggage is it's scattered about. It's scattered about the country. Kelly's is in Chicago, we know that. We do not know where Stella and I's luggage is. We paid for the ship, what do they call that? The luggage thing that we, the portal, the luggage, Port Canaveral, Port Valet.
Poor valet.
They take your luggage to the thing from the ship. Our luggage is gone. We don't have any clothes, okay? I've got the coat jacket I wore to the last night on the ship, which was quite sexy, I might add. But that's it. The girls have nothing. We didn't put an Apple tracker in there. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about where the luggage is, so to speak. I'm just worried about clean underwear, which I don't
the
have.
luggage would be in the same place as the people, but it doesn't
Right.
work that way.
Well, my concern, right, is when you do the luggage portal pet peeve thing, whatever it's called, whenever you take your luggage from the cruise ship here and let the cruise ship handle it, they don't care if it's overweight, which is a nice pro tip because I packed the crap out of my bags. They're probably 65 pounds, 70 pounds each. So if we were to get our luggage now and try to check into the flight the next day, they're gonna want their money for it. So they told me if you want it to end up at your final destination, just don't touch it. I think I know what you're laughing about. Are you talking about the package I just saw get delivered in front of me over here? Yes,
The flesh-colored
I saw it.
bathing suit.
I saw it. Some people are affected by shrinkage, others are not. And that particular individual is one of those who are not. My goodness, I saw that too. It was like, hey, how you doing?
Welcome to Seattle.
Yeah. This is what it's all, everybody's like this in Seattle. I was like, oh, damn.
Knocked my glasses
Yeah.
off.
My goodness. Hey, congrats, buddy. Anyhow, we don't have any clothes. Stella and Kelly are like supposedly going to the mall, but the only thing Stella's concerned about at the moment is Sephora.
Wanda wants to see it.
No, Wanda, of course you do. You know, Wanda,
No, you don't.
trust me, I'm pretty sure you saw plenty of it on that cruise ship with all those people running around in their bathing suits. Wait, there weren't that many, were there? Well, anyway, we did do Coop Soup, so it was good showing, if you know what I'm saying. But Stella just wants Sephora. She wants to get face cleaner, right? That's what she wants. I just took a cruise down the Kalamazoo River in Saugatuck, Michigan. What? Oh, nice, Rhonda. Saugatuck. We have a name for that town. I won't disclose it here, but that is a cool town. Love it. Saugatuck. Ship show, Kelly has 13 Amazon boxes sitting on the front porch. She needs to get home. Amazon was at our house yesterday, and it got me thinking, what the hell did you order? You know, but come to think of it, if we really needed something, we could order it from Amazon here and get it tomorrow. Everything pretty much is
Oh, you
one
got plenty
day.
of time anyway.
Yeah, we're stuck here till stinking daggone freaking Saturday. But, you know, here at the ship show, we don't complain a lot. We make the best out of every situation. In this particular case, I am. I'm like, Jody girl, I don't know. They don't have any flights that can get us to our final destination. Put it this way, I mean, this is not a scientific proven fact, but I would say 40% of the flights going out today probably got canceled in Seattle. I could be wrong on that.
What about when they were sending you to a different place than Kelly?
Oh, yeah.
And your made-up gate.
Right.
What about your made-up gate?
Yeah, then, good point, thank you. At one point in the thick of it today, they said, oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Gate MF.
yeah, your gate's changed. You need to move on over to gate MF. Like
MF3.
MF. Like
MFer.
Mother Flacker. Mother Fletcher. MF3. And we're like, everyone's like on their phone, well, dang it, where's gate MF3? And some employee starts laughing. She's like, ha ha, there ain't no MF3 around here. Anyway, And to answer the question, I saw it, and I believe, who was that? Was it Marsha? I'm not sure who it was. Believe me, every option there was available was explored. All airports, everything. We actually almost rented a car, drove to Portland, caught a flight from Portland, then flew to Chicago, which wasn't our final destination, then rented a car there. So, wasn't in the cards. Now, there may be a flight that becomes available between now and then, but as it stands right now, we're stuck here till Saturday at like 4 p.m. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna go to a mountain and ride this new mountain roller coaster that came out. We're gonna go to some waterfall. We may go parasailing. So I don't know, but the content train is about to board. And when I say the content train, I mean the content recording train. I don't mean the content creation train. For all of you who are waiting for the funny joke that says, when's that video coming out? But I can tell you this, that video will be sponsored by United Airlines. Oh, snap. So when are you guys going home?
Well,
Allegedly tomorrow.
I don't believe it's gonna happen.
Well,
But
yeah.
we got the hotel for 2 nights just
Just
in
in
case.
case. Because it's supposed to be
Because-
Friday.
Jamie, we did ride it.
Supposed to be Friday.
Yes?
A flight opened up for tomorrow. At the same flight that we're supposed to be on today opened up for tomorrow. But
Pam, while I'm aware of all the different options, they're not paying for every available option. And I know there's flights from Alaska Airlines like to Detroit and other things, because we looked at that actually. But we have trip insurance and they're reimbursing us where they can, but we're not going to go too off the grid in terms of
and we tried to book a flight for tomorrow morning, even on Alaska, and by the time we got to it, it was gone.
yeah, that's
Fine.
another thing. They're showing up available, but when you actually try to book them, they're not. And it's just become such a frustrating situation to even do all the research that, you know, we've given up. Or at least I
They said
have.
there was tens of thousands of people trying to get on flights today that got booked. So
Yeah.
there's not that many flights going there.
Cruisin' Koozie says we caught our flight waving our gold medal. Nice. That's what got him home. I
have a
like it.
silver medal. I have a silver.
Yeah, they have that boarding, you know how United has like 17 boarding classes? We'd like to welcome Platinum members. Okay, now Platinum plus 2. Okay, now Platinum plus 1 minus 7 plus 2. Okay, active military. Okay, Lido Olympic winners. Okay, now first class. Like, I get it. John needs to parasail and get dipped in the water to wash his clothes. Good call. Good call. What's this got smell-o-vision? Can you smell me over there, Lindy? But I don't know about you guys. This is by far the worst travel situation I've encountered. However, I did want to mention the fact that you were within 100 feet of me in the airport is most likely the reason why you're still sitting here right now.
We got pulled into the vortex.
You got sucked into the black hole of Rooster.
We were literally walking to board our flight when they shut us down.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
Thanks, John.
And I,
you're welcome. You know, well, no, I apologize. I have that effect. The Coos guards, they were on the same flight as me. Now, they got lucky. They were able to they got booked through American and stuff like that. And they did make it home. The Ragsdales were like, Let's just get on our plane. We won't make it. Boom, home. Not the rooster. John is the COVID of travel. He's highly contagious. Super awesome
It's
comment.
my fault. I saw you first. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, there's John.
Yeah, I know. If you saw me anywhere near you that day, you should have been like, no!
Run to the United Club.
Yeah. And it's a good thing. Neil Drucker wanted to make it like connect earlier this afternoon. It's a good thing we couldn't, or he'd be
Thank
sitting
God
here
he got
too.
home.
Yeah. So you're welcome, Neil. Tell Kelly I said hi, says Paul. Kelly's doing surprisingly well in this situation. How's the seagull? It's doing pretty well, actually. Get a look at that. The seagull is trying to fly away. But no luggage, no flight, no Red Bull, no problem.
Besides that, smooth sailing. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, highly recommend. United. I've flown United twice in the last year, and oh shoot, Larry just messaged me. I meant to message him earlier. There's no way I could go live with Larry tonight because I'm on a phone, a cell phone. Sorry, Larry. I meant to message you, but it's been a clustercluck.
Quite a day.
I couldn't bring you in because I'm on a cell phone, right? Do they have those little packs of cookies in the hotel room?
No, they don't have anything.
No, no cookies.
No, there's a big sign up front. Is that here? No, it was the DoubleTree. Something about warm cookies for you. Here you go. And when I said, hey, can I get a couple of those cookies? Oh, we don't have those anymore. Can you take the sign down then, please?
Are you
But-
John from the Ship Show? No, we're out of those.
We're out.
Yeah, they did have a restaurant that was open till 1 a.m., which was good. All hail King Starbucks. Yeah, well, good point. Yeah, I wonder if you can get coffee in there.
You can.
They shut down the Red Bull.
Oh, they might not have coffee now either.
No caffeine after dark.
Kevin Brubaker, one of John's bags showed up at my house. Well, all I know is there's a gallon of lemonade here that we've made out of lemons that were given to us. And the fact that I am not losing my mind is only a product of the fact that I've been so tired that I've lost all will to fight. Unless you try and step in front of me in line, in which case you're gonna get it. You are going to get it. And several people got it at the airport the other day. Now, keep calm, Uber Eats. Speaking of not Uber Eats, but let me just mention this. And some of you who used our friend Mr. Calhoun over last week in your travels here in Seattle, the guy that I suggested from my previous trip, I texted him earlier today and I said, hey man, we're stuck in Seattle till Saturday. And he goes, and he called me on the phone and he goes, look, Jamie Wilhite's proud that I kept it together. I mean, I've kept it together, haven't I? I've been all right. You know, there's been a few times where I've gotten, you know, I may have told Robin, the man in charge of the supervisor they sent to our desk, that if they don't get a forward-facing representative of United at this desk in the next 20 minutes, I may start documenting it on YouTube so I can show it to all my people and change the world. But other than that, I've held it together. And I didn't say that. I just told him he better get somebody out here. Mr. Calhoun calls me and says, just calling, you know, there's a few suggestions on things you might be able to do. if you're gonna be here. So yeah, we're gonna go check out the mountain roller coaster, which apparently just opened. They got like ropes courses out there and rock climbing walls and stuff like that. And then the falls, I don't know what they're called, but the waterfalls out here. We're gonna do that, and it's become an extended vacation, I guess. I mean, what else am I gonna do? I don't have a choice. I mean, I suppose I could deep dive into finding a trip from here to Kansas City, back to Tennessee, over to Houston, with a layover in Wisconsin.
And get home Saturday anyway.
Yeah, and get home at the same time. But I did get a notice about an hour ago saying that my connecting flight was on time in Chicago.
Excellent.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks for rubbing that in.
yeah. But is your
Yes.
yeah? So once you get on, you know well. Once you take off, you know you're
Hope
good.
we make it there.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been an adventure, y'all. It really has. But the cruise, 12 out of 10. I mean, top notch. Carnival Spirit. Fantastic ship. Amazing ship. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and it truly, like you said, it was one of my favorite ships I've been on ever.
Pride's my favorite. It's same class.
Loved it.
The weather was great.
Weather stellar. People amazing. The Lido Olympics, complete riot.
I beat my husband.
Yes, tossing tilapia, the human bobsled, double shots, the shot put game.
I can still taste it, my lord.
Yeah, it was a fun all the way around, hanging out with the peeps. Food though too, stellar, top notch. I know some people thought it was not up to par, but I did not have one single bad meal on that ship. I have tons of travel advice for you, John, just in case you didn't get enough yet. Yes, all the travel advice right now is appreciated. However, I'm too tired to process it. Quite frankly, even when I'm not tired, advice usually goes in one ear and out the other. But that's just me. Unless Tess is giving it, then I'm all in. You know I'm kidding, Tess. I had to. But the food. Top notch. What? Oh, Tess? Oh, damn. Okay. Well, sometimes it just... This reminds me of Coco K when the couple was giving each other a shower. Hey, look who's back there.
Hey, how'd you guys get over there? Oh, right there.
Over here.
Look who's come to join us. Great cruise, great people, great weather. Tess is like, what? You know I'm playing, Tess. I'm riffing here. Just work with me. I got beef with the Alchemy Bar. John, at least you had some great birthday cake with Brenna. Yes, indeed. Stelly Rubens, come say hi. Come, would you like to do a live Stelly cam?
No.
Hello, people of the universe.
Hi.
Look, it's the one and only Smelly Kelly. Hey, do I smell? Get in there. Give me, get a sniff. She'll be honest.
Your shirt smells kind of weird, but not bad. Your zipper is down though, and I see your underwear.
Better than what we just
They
saw.
smell fine.
Yeah, you missed a shot.
You missed what we just saw. Remember Coco K? The first time?
Have a seat. Join the show.
No, I don't
Before
wanna
it
be
was
up.
Coco
You can
K?
have that. I'll be over here.
You remember before
Oh,
it was
yeah,
Coco
yeah,
K?
Yeah.
And those two people were making sweet love in the
Yeah,
shower?
and watching each other.
Yes, that's what we saw. But great food, Stella. What 10 out of 10? Rank the cruise for us.
I don't know. Yeah, tell your version.
Well, the food was like. Did you just flip the camera?
No, I can't on a live stream.
The food was like okay. Well, the food was good actually, so that gives like 4 points, and then there was other reasons that it was good, so it's like a 6. And then there's some reasons that were annoying, so it takes off a point, so it's still 6.
Okay, so overall, Cruz, what are you giving it out of 10?
6.
Wow.
Because it was boring. It was nothing to do. Nothing to
Yeah,
do.
and meanwhile, as soon as we get off the ship, Stella says, I'm really, really sad. And when is the next one? And Dad, can we please book the Icon? Or, no, Celebration. So, you guys seem so far away, but you're not really.
Slowly getting farther
I
and
know.
farther away.
I didn't know I smelled that bad.
Gotta catch a flight.
But,
Why? Why are you asking if we smelled that?
because I don't have any laundry and I've been wearing the same clothes for several days.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm Stinky McStinkson.
I haven't.
Do you guys have your luggage?
We had to go get our luggage pulled off the plane.
You
That
did?
still hasn't left.
We can't track ours anymore.
I still don't understand how
Wendy
your
Johnstone
luggage
says
left.
hi, Stella.
Huh?
I don't understand how your luggage left
I know.
if your plane didn't.
Well, I mean, this cruise was stellar, and I can't wait to break it down with Larry. I feel terrible. I totally meant to message Larry, but I remember thinking, well, he has to know I can't go live if I'm stuck here. But my brain is complete toast at this point. But the staff, no issues with the staff on the cruise. There's not anything I can say bad about the Carnival Spirit, which isn't what I thought I would say at the end of this cruise. But I thought for sure it wasn't gonna be that good. It was. So Tracy Arm Fjord, gorgeous. Gorgeous. My room was the perfect room to be in the Tracy Arm Fjord. It's just a stellar view, stellar everything. Snorkeling in Ketchikan, killer. Whale watching in Juneau, meh. Kelly liked it. What'd you guys do?
Seeing
on your-
whales right from the ship, that was pretty badass.
What'd you guys do in Alaska, like excursion-wise?
We did the train.
Okay.
That was good. I liked it.
I got some killer drone footage of you guys in the train.
Really?
Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, that was good. We liked that. We're supposed to go-
Lumberjack show.
Lumberjack, yes, and crab feast. Awesome. The amount of crab that they gave you on that thing, I was shocked.
I heard. I mean, it sounded like people were having the time of their lives
fun.
in
It
that
was fun.
lumberjack show. You could hear everybody screaming and
Well,
stuff.
that was when we saw you taking your wetsuit off. Everyone
Yeah.
was yelling for you.
Is that it? Yeah. Well, that was a moment. That truly was a moment because I did miss the memo on what I was supposed to wear underneath there, and I was truly unprepared and may have had to do a walk of shame for a minute there. I saw a lot more whales from the ship than I do know, but anyhow, I mean,
We were supposed to go whale watching, but we overslept.
there's nothing wrong with that. We
we just
managed to
had-
stay on schedule, pretty much.
It's still that 4-hour difference that throws you off.
Yep. Arnold says shrinkage. Yes, he was there. He was there. Yeah, indeed. But the snorkel thing was great. We saw giant starfish and sea cucumbers and a salmon head that had been severed.
Oh.
It was pretty gnarly but cool. Crabs running around. Yes, an egg in the nest. That's right, Gina. Yep, that's what Arnold saw when I took my wetsuit off. Little egg in a nest. Like a robin egg, except, never mind. George told me, Wanda. Whatever, Arnold, you were standing there, and then you turned around, you're like, ah! Anyhow, Jamie and Sharon, and Matthew, quite frankly, really did a great job in keeping things running smoothly and organized. Special shout out to Matthew, though, for the, some help that he gave us with some of the controversial events and the finishes. The Lido Olympics, while successful, it turns out it was very important for some people to win. And there was some controversial endings and even some complaints lobbied, which I thought odd in the midst of the...
I'm not one to complain,
But
but you're not doing it right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
I don't often do things right, and people know that.
What would you rate the cruise 1 out of 10?
12.
Why? Why?
Because when you get the Sharon at Sea Ship Show family together, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, it's always at least a 10. So that's why.
No.
Okay, well,
Because everybody knows me and I don't know them.
yeah, so what's that have to do with how I would rate the cruise?
I don't know.
All right. Now, Matthew helped us with a couple controversial things. There were some disappointed that they were robbed trying to pin John Heald's face in the butthole of the yak. And we'll get better. We'll get better.
I'm kind of disappointed I
at
didn't get a
scoring them.
participation trophy. I
Well,
didn't win, but I wanted something for it.
Well, there's a pin you can purchase for $2. But, I like that competitive spirit. People were into it, and that is what I'm talking about. We had to go literally to the cameras to see who won the drinking, what was that called? The shot put event. And not only did that footage reveal the winner, but it also revealed some even more interesting stuff. I won't go any further. I won't expound upon that any more than to say someone may have
cheated.
expunged some of the shot that they had taken
Dun dun dun.
with explosive force in the form of vomit. Just
For
saying.
real?
Somebody took a drink, and all I know is yes, can I help you? Somebody took a drink, and I have the footage
You're on Stelly Cam.
of it, of it flying out at about 75 miles an hour. Whether or not you guys ever see that footage, it will be determined later. But there was also some other revealing information that I saw. Hey, I'm trying to do a live stream, and you're over here putting me in the... Let me see that. Here I am doing the live stream, and, Stella's making me look better than I did before. Wait, I'm trying to show them. They didn't even get to see it, you Dorcas. Why'd you take it away so... Oh, you got a message from Weston, didn't you? A message from Weston in the midst. Okay. But that footage did also reveal some things to the rooster that I will show, others I won't. But thank y'all for that. Ooh, right in the mouth. Anyhow, Sharon and Jamie, truly thank you for being such a what I miss.
Crazy cat traveler said she's pretty. share that on the breakaway group cruise, number one, Lori Cray was trying to get me to run on a swaying vessel during a bar crawl, and I was dragging her along.
Well, I can tell you, watching people do the human bobsled was awesome.
I don't know what that is.
It was when they were racing around the track and they had to be all in a line.
That's like a train thing.
Yeah, there was like a train, yeah. So, yes, it was like a train, but it was really funny seeing people come around the corner, and then I won't say what happened, but something really funny happened at the end of one of the human bobsleds with somebody's Apple Watch. If they want to say what it was, that's fine with them, but I'm not going to say it. But Jamie and Sharon, again, thank you for being such a driving force behind that. If it weren't for Jamie keeping people in line and them helping keep the schedule rolling, it wouldn't have been as successful as it was. So I was just happy to be there to help where I could and plan in the pre-stages of the things and, you know, develop some of the ideas with them. So it was awesome. Tony Barnett coming in there, master of ceremonies, and shooting from the hip as the Lido Olympics master of ceremonies was pretty legit.
York stepping in as an alternate.
York stepping in as an alternate,
And
indeed,
getting fired.
and getting fired before the event even started. Everything. People who spectated all of it. Just being able to hang out with everyone. It's always difficult in that situation to like make sure that you feel like you're, you know, staying engaged with everyone. But it seemed like everybody really truly had a good time, and that makes me happy. Dang it. Right in the subcockles. Every time, 100% of the time. The Olympics were the best event ever. So fun working with people. Yes, right? Indeed, indeed.
Can't wait to see who copies the idea and does it a little worse.
Somebody will do it. It'll probably be Sal Patera. He'll probably
You
do.
just gotta Venmo him some money to enter.
Yeah, you can join the Lido Olympics. Sal Patera's first annual Lido Olympics, free of charge if you super chat $20. Here. Am I allowed to show it, or are you gonna snatch it up as soon as Easton messages? Stella's over here. Sal will copy it and invite John Heald. Yes, indeed, he will. Boy, look at my abs in that picture.
Your abs.
Oh, sorry. Sal Patera said he invented the Lido Olympics and is trying to raise money right now to sue you. Yeah, well, that's a super awesome comment. I'm sure he can do it. I'm sure he can raise money in his group and everywhere else. But, I mean, all right, enough of that. I can take it easy on Sal, but Sal, suck it. Suck it! Suck it! Wait till I get the Suck It t-shirt. I'm gonna sell Suck It Sal t-shirt.
Is there people over here?
Let me know in the comments if you'd buy a Suck It Sal t-shirt. Oh my gosh, stay off my lawn.
Send your orders now. We'll get the cricket rolling when we get home.
Yeah.
If we get home.
Listen, for $20, I'll send you a free Suck It Sal shirt. All right, enough. SIS, that's what we'll call it. Oh my God. Wendy thought it was funny. She liked your filter. So wait, Doodles didn't fly United? No, Doodles flew,
Because he's smart, unlike
Delta.
yeah, Doodles flew Delta. Indeed. Indeed he did.
Wait. So
Indubitably. But anyway,
Gina Bird said Matt made you a suck it pin and never remembered to give it to you.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, I got so many cool little gifts along the way, and the cool cigarettes, hot air balloon pin. I cannot wait to affix that to my cruising hat. But I did get plenty of pins. Got lots of cool pins. So that was cool. Gave away a ton. Brought too many. But I was kind of hoping more people would do the Rosinfandel.
Kelly tried to sneak pins onto the airplane.
Yeah, I know.
And then you try to put them in my bag.
I'm not gonna rent a car and drive home from Seattle. I'm too tired. I'm gonna just take the flight. Like,
Okay, let me see your phone.
we might see some really, really cool scenery. I feel like something. Did someone super chat? It's all. See how it's orange and weird, and you
Yeah.
can't. I don't know what that is.
I don't see a
Is it
super chat.
Okay.
I don't see one.
All right, it's just
Where's
orange.
it from?
I can't tell. I think it's from Daniel Lolo Flamingo. I don't know. I can't tell. But we'd see some cool scenery if we did that. But my family in a car for 34 hours together, forget about it.
No, I couldn't deal.
Forget about it.
I couldn't deal with your excessive farting all the time.
Well, ain't that the truth? That's true. And last night it hit me. It hit me like a. How you doing, Nancy Fields? Love you too, girl.
I forgot there was a thing.
Last night it hit me very quickly at the airport, and I was really happy when the gate we were sitting at, that flight boarded and we were empty, and I was able to find some relief. Rather unquietly, I might add. But listen, I digress. Larry and I are gonna break this down. Larry has a way of wrangling me and getting the correct questions out. And we'll break this down a little further when we get home. But I did want to explain our situation, what we got going on. Listen, somebody's getting home.
There's our plane.
You hear that? Wow.
I don't mind.
They
I
just
didn't-
don't like you.
That's the first time anyone's heard that sound in the last 24 hours.
Dad, they just don't like you.
Well, is that right? What did Lindy Lou say?
Run.
Yeah. So for now,
Turned it.
we're gonna shut it down with a fireside sesh. I just turned it, Dorcas.
Oh, just so you know, the flight that was supposed to take off today is now delayed till 8:30, our 11 o'clock flight. They still haven't canceled.
Wait a minute. Oh, today's flight. Okay. Well, all right. That's the end of that. Stella B. What's it gonna be? Mountain roller coaster tomorrow,
I don't know.
or are we doing the waterfall?
No, not the waterfall. We've seen too many.
Listen, I feel like chasing waterfalls.
I don't.
We've done nothing but stick to the lakes and rivers this whole trip,
That's your
and I'm used to that.
Where's my phone?
Anybody get that?
Mike sings it all the time.
Don't go
Yeah.
chase waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Stop.
I was just waiting for that. All right, y'all. We'll sign off for now. We're in search of good food, good fun, and
Another t-shirt.
we're gonna go talk about good t-shirt ideas. But I do like the suck it sound. I
There
don't
might
know
be a
why.
few in the works.
Could you imagine if everybody showed up on a cruise with a red hat and us?
On a cruise that he's on.
Oh my gosh, that would be the funniest thing. Did anybody get comments? I've heard quite a few comments. How do I become a member of the Red Hat crew on this cruise?
No.
A lot of people are like, what's the deal with these red hats? Where all you people come from? Good luck with your travel. Find some clean clothes somewhere. Walmart or Target is calling. That's right. Night, night, everyone, says Arnold. Good luck, Claycos and Craze. Indeed.
Thank
You can do 2 pins, one that says suck it and one that's You know what? That's not a bad idea. A 2-part pin. That way, wait a minute. I like this idea because it may change over time who we want to suck it.
Suck it, and then
Right. It could be suck it Sal. It could be suck it
I say any name.
Paul. It could be suck it Wanda. It could be, you know, who knows? It could go anywhere.
United.
Suck it
Suck it
United. Right. Suck it Sally. But it would never say suck it Lindy Liddy. You know what I'm saying? Unless you wanted it. Never mind. All right, guys. We'll talk to you next time.
The pool is so cold.
It is
Yeah.
$100 right now if you go do a cannonball.
No.
All right, Kelly.
She can't. She has any
Is
other
there anything
clothes.
you'd like to say to as we say goodnight?
Oh my gosh, there's ants.
To the peeps?
There's a lot of ants.
You don't want to say anything?
What?
I'm still trying to track our bag.
She's trying to track her luggage.
They're either at this airport or Grand Rapids. I'll tell you in a second.
All right, well, if anybody wants to know, Kelly will post a detailed update in the Facebook group where our luggage is, because, you know, that's the news people need. Where's the roosters' skivvies? Kelly's about to book her own flight without John. That's what's really
Well, I
happening.
already got separated myself from you.
Yeah, that's another story. But good night, everyone. May the force be with you. May you never travel with me within 100 yards of you. And be nice to each other online. And do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up button.
And subscribe.
They've
to
already
the Ship
subscribed.
Show.
They've already subscribed. Just hit the thumbs up button. And don't ask me when the next content's coming out. That's what I need from you guys. Just don't ask me when it's coming out, and you
It'll
might
come
get
out
it
in
sooner.
another 6 months.
That's right.
Just
Wait till you see the next content. It's gonna blow your mind.
In 6
It's
months.
going to be from Norwegian Breakaway.
It's Sal Patero's new vlog about the top things you can get at Dollar General. Coming at you in 360 view.
Only if you're on his Patreon.
There you go. That's how you end it. That's how you shut it down. But you gotta know where the shut it down button is. And I don't know where that happens to be at the moment.